Hi, I'm Charlotte, and I am a sophomore at Hope and on the volleyball team, and I'm a biology major.
My name is Olivia. I'm a freshman and I'm a psychology major on the volleyball team as well.
And we are going to talk about the phases of the moon today.
So, some things to know about the moon and moon phases are the phases of the moon are the different ways that the moon appears from Earth over about 29 and a half days. As the moon orbits, the half of the moon facing the sun will be lit up, but the different shapes of the lit portion that can be seen are called the phases. The moon is 4.5 billion years old and is 250,000 miles away from Earth. The same half of the moon always faces the Earth, and if it weren't for the sun, we wouldn't be able to see the moon at all. If you drove a car to the moon, it would take you 130 days to get there.
The reason why there are different moon phases is because the moon rotates around the Earth. So the new moon at the top is when the moon cannot be seen because we are looking at the unlit half of the moon. Next is the waxing crescent, which is when the moon looks like a crescent and the crescent progressively increases in size as the days go on. The first quarter is when half of the lit portion of the moon is visible. Next, the waxing gibbous is when more than half of the lit portion of the moon can be seen. Next, at the bottom, the full moon is when the entire lit portion of the moon can be seen. After that comes the waning gibbous, which is when more than half of the lit portion can be seen. The last quarter is when half of the lit portion, similar to the first quarter, can be seen. And the waning crescent is when the moon looks like a crescent and the crescent continues to decrease until it gets back to the new moon. Now, a blue moon occurs when there are 2 full moons in one calendar month. And this is where the phrase "once in a blue moon" comes from, because it doesn't happen often.
The waxing phases are when the lit portion is getting bigger, and the waning phases are when the lit portion is getting smaller during the phases of the moon. The moon doesn't actually give off light. It's just because of the sun's light reflected off of the surface that we can view the moon so brightly on most nights.
The moon is the only other planet that has been visited by people. In 1969, Neil Armstrong and Buzz Aldrin were the first people to step foot on the moon.
Okay, so something you can do at home is go outside and at night look for the moon and try and identify what phase it's in. So you can use a piece of paper or draw yourself a calendar and make a log of what the moon phases are every night. And then you can come back to what you learned here today and check your answers and see if you're identifying the right phases of the moon.
Yeah, we hope you learned something today and you learned a lot more about the moon than what you knew before. Thanks for watching.
Bye.